Okay, guys, this is a follow-up on a solution I came up with on my wing mounting problem. Uh, what I found out after closer inspection is that those long bolts, uh, the wing mounting bolts, they go down in here. They go down yay so far before they catch the metal nut located right around here. So it's that point that the wing anchors to. Now, if you just draw an imaginary line here, it's about to the leading edge of the wing. But the problem with that is when you turn it sideways, if you can just imagine for a minute, you notice that if the top of the wing is flush against the fuselage and the wings flex up, the only thing it can do is pivot out, which you can see when you look at the location of this uh, pin board. It's down near the bottom, which would be about the worst location for it because it has a tendency to pull it away from the mating side attached to the fuselage. So these nuts located about here and the slop in this screw is what's causing at least my wing to come out the 4 or 5 millimeters as shown in my previous video. And I think it's the combination of that and the wing flexing up as I demonstrated in the previous video that is causing these plugs to disengage or cause intermittent connectivity issues. So what I've done here is went to a floating pin board system. These boards, I loosened the screws in them about 2 full turns, so you can see the board is free to pivot to float around a little and pivot a little bit more. I put some of that rubber booger glue that comes with these kits on the threads of these screws, sort of as a plastic Loctite, so then that they don't back out and maybe fall on these pins and cause a short. That's the hope. Hope that works okay. And on the other side, the mating side and the fuselage, I just removed these screws. And the idea is to just plug it in, straight in to the mating system here and leave these free floating in the socket. No screws attaching it at all. The other side is where I'm showing here for what the finished product is. This will work if you don't want removable wings. If you can get by without that, you have a large truck, you'll be fine. But if you do need your wings removable, then you have to come up with something else. But as you can see, the both sides are plugged together, and you can see they're free to flow. And also, if the wings, as they flex and that bottom pulls out, by this not being attached, it will pull out right along with the bottom edge of the wing, and hopefully won't cause me any other problems. Of course, I could also just replace these with jumpers, and because the other side of the pin down here has the same servo connectors on the back side as you see here, so you could just use jumpers, but it makes for a little messier connection or wire bundle up in this area. So I'm gonna go this way with it, and I think this will get me what I want here. This is the same. Well, I don't know what the A10 wing plug-in system looks like. Free Wing's doing the same thing. Wing plug-in system. I guess time will tell how that works. Maybe my problem's unique. No one else has reported this, but I guess we'll just have to see what happens. Anyway, this is my problem only right now, and I'm just letting you guys know about it. Maybe it saves your bird. For those of you who have problems with strange operating of your retracts, not being reliable, this might be an area you want to look at. Pull your wings out, flex your wings, and or seat them in and see if your retracts start working. If so, you may have the same problem I have. But but which I did have with the retract. But I also had aileron problems in flight. So I hope this helps someone. Bye.